Today is your first practice of yoga for your face. So you have a choice to use either a Gua Sha, or if you don't have a Gua Sha, you can get yourself a butter knife. And then we're going to use the smooth handle so that we can just apply a little pressure and slide along our face and move that lymphatic fluid. Now, if you have a Gua Sha, this is the one that I use. You have an email with a link to buy it. They're around $10 on Amazon. I find this a great tool, but sometimes I drop it and I break it. And in that case, butter knife will do. So next, you're going to need to put something so that your skin allows some gliding. In your email, I suggested you either use one of my serums, or you can use sesame, squalane, or what you have. The certain oils are going to slide better than others, so just pick one that doesn't really aggravate the skin and is very gliding. All right, so I am choosing our F12, which is a formulation that's absolutely perfect for deeply hydrating and lifting your skin. So first I apply it all over. It's super glidey. So this is the one I usually use for my Gua Sha or face yoga. So really get your skin nice and hydrated. And I'll start by demonstrating what to do with your butter knife, and then we'll switch to the Gua Sha. All right, go ahead and pull your hair back if you have long hair. And now we're just going to begin with the handle of the butter knife or your Gua Sha. And I want you to very gently find here that inside of the eye, and I'll lean in. And we're just going to gently kind of scoop all the way out. Now repeat this about 5 to 10 times. And then if you're using the Gua Sha, I use this ridged edge. It helps a little bit more with clearing the lymph fluid. You're just going to scoop very gently, trying not to pull on that under eye. In general, if you have a habit of pulling on the under eye, try to stop. And then go ahead and take your tool and go like this and just massage that eye crease very gently. Excellent. Now switch and do the other side. So go ahead and just glide gently, just like this. Just pressing the fluid from the inside out. 5 to 10 times, whatever you did on one side or the other, not pressing in too much to the under eye. Excellent. And then you're just going to take a little time to massage here, that eye crease. Okay, so next, you're going to take either your butter knife, or if you have this Gua Sha, you see how it has this curve? You're just going to glide it gently along the top of your eye. Same thing, 5 to 10 times. You see what feels good to you. We all have different tenderness or needs. And just very gently, I'm moving that lymphatic fluid. And then just a little bit massage here. And same thing, other side. As you're doing this, let your breathing relax. Maybe practicing one of the daily meditations. Just cultivating internal pleasantness. And after you finish, make sure to do the little crease. Then we're going to move into the forehead, and just from this center line, taking your tool and drawing across 5 to 10 times. And if you're doing the knife, that also works. 5 to 10 times one way and the other, just moving the lymphatic fluid. So relaxing, I'm forgetting to talk. All right, so next we're going to glide down the face and just right like this towards the front, and on the other side just kind of sweeping along, moving the fluid, and then go back the other way. Just very, very gently sweeping along your cheeks and pressing the fluid. Excellent. And then go ahead, taking your tool and just finding kind of the center line of the face, gently sliding along, and the other direction very gently, just pushing the fluid throughout. We want to start our Gua Sha sessions always with this, because I spend too much time, with my head up and my feet down, so the blood and lymph is always going down. I'm not doing as many handstands as I could be. So this kind of helps to reset that. And then if there's any natural movements, sometimes I glide up the forehead, just depending on how much I've forgotten to not wrinkle my brow that day. And same thing back down. Excellent. So now just have a feeling of your face will feel a little bit more relaxed. We haven't really dug into any of the tissue. So it's your first day and we just want to get this idea of pushing the fluid around. And then today we're going to work here on these particular lip lines. Now I do my lips about twice a week because I talk a lot, so I'm always moving them and I like to release that tension. And when I do that, oftentimes I'll spend like 20 minutes because I find that I get these little fascia tension all throughout my upper lip. And so I'm going to show you what I do. You decide how long you go. If I do the 20-minute session, my lips will be a little swollen the next day. So it's kind of like a deep tissue massage session. So obviously don't do that before you have a presentation or you're shooting a video or something. But like if I'm in the lab, I'll do a good session the night before and no one really sees me. My mouth's a little puffy, but this also that kind of micro trauma allows the tissue here to begin really regenerate, and the body says, oh wait, I better go regrow there, and it really stimulates the collagen. So this technique is kind of invaluable if you want to avoid fillers. Yeah, and you can really regenerate this wrinkle lines caused from stress mouth, tension mouth, or smoking, or whatever you've done. Who cares? The future is what we're interested in. So go ahead and take your tool. So I'll demonstrate with this, and you're just gonna back and forth. So back and forth, I pull my lips over my teeth and I just go back and forth. And sometimes I'm up here higher in the lip and I find tension up here and then back down. And you just want to kind of go, and you'll find that there's kind of little knots, or you might even find little crunchy things. And like sometimes it's down here more on towards the lip line, sometimes it's higher up. And I just go back and forth like this. Working in one area. I'm going to demonstrate it kind of quickly because you can decide how much you want to do. So I'll watch like a podcast or a movie, and I oftentimes do my Gua Sha practice before bed because I find it really relaxes me to fall asleep. Now you can do yours whenever you want. That's just, I keep my my stone and my F12 by the bed. Ooh, I got some right here. So see right here. Oh, that is tight. It's funny, our faces never get tight symmetrically. So you'll find, I must tense the right side of my lip more than the left side. And just do the whole bottom side. Again, sometimes I work down here more into this area. And you just see where your tension is. Now I'm demonstrating this quicker than I do it, because I'll usually stay in an area, and if I find a place where it feels tight, I'll go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until that particular area, you'll feel it kind of release. And that's what causes the swelling, because it's very much like raw finger deep tissue. I personally love what it's done for my lips, and because they were starting to shrink, and I'm on camera a lot, you want to look good. So some basic self-care, 10, 20 minutes before bed, and you'll be seeing that you can get your skin, your facial expressions kind of going the other direction. So your face becomes more relaxed, more uplift, more nourished, because as you're doing this, you're pushing all the blood and fluids and nutrition and oxygen into this. So you're going to get much more improvement there. And then go ahead and take one last sweep of the whole face. When you're finished, and then I like to do my neck. I really love this. I love these tools. I mean, whether you have the Gua Sha or you have the knife, here's the sun coming for me. Tomorrow, we're going to begin looking at here. We're going to go behind the jaw, into the cheeks. Don't worry about that today. That will be for your practice tomorrow. All right. Enjoy. I hope your face feels very relaxed, and have a wonderful first session. Namaste.